Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Casey, and as you see from the video title, this video is supposed to be targeted to a lot of teenagers who are around my age, maybe 16, 17. I'm 18. I'm gonna be turning 19 this year, and this video is also targeted to my friends because I heard that some of them don't know what to actually do after we finish the high schools and everything. So basically this is like a one-on-one survival guide on how you can transverse through this life called adulthood. So I hope that I might be able to help some of you based on my own experiences. I really wish that you could watch it till the end because I'm sure that there's something, like at least one thing that you could actually use it in the near future. So the first thing that I've been realizing a lot in a lot of my friends is they want to start something but they don't know where to start, or they don't know the resources, or they're at this planning stage. There's this one quote that says, if you wait till you're ready, then you're gonna end up working for someone else who started even when they were not ready. I started my first ever business. I don't think I can call it a business, but I started like my first part-time job as a content writer when I was 13. So that's not a child labor because I just wanted to do it, and I was helping my cousin and I got some pocket money, so I would call it a job maybe. But another job is, I think around when I was 15, I started my first ever bakery business, of course, which sort of failed. All of these businesses failed, and then I start another business when I was 16. I am a tarot reader. I still am a tarot reader and an oracle reader, so that was very popular. I partnership with my friend and we're doing tarot reading business, which is also, I could call it successful at my age. So what I want to say is, you will fail, totally. And a lot of your first time, you will totally fail. But if you start even when you were not ready, you will get a lot of experiences. And let me tell you what, you will never be ready at these ages. But these years are the best years for you to make action and for you to actually really start pursuing your goal and for you to actually gain knowledge, because your brain and everything is literally like going like that. If you're someone who dreams big like me, it's really necessary for you to start right now. Even if you have no resources, that's okay, just start. You will figure it out later. You will get a gist. Okay, you are smart, don't worry. Right now, your main goal is not being successful, or your main goal is not being a millionaire at this age. Your main goal should be gaining lifelong experiences and gaining lifelong skills, lifelong knowledges. It's okay, you don't have to be ready to start something else. Just do it. The second thing is another thing that my friends struggle a lot with. They don't know what they want to do, or they don't know the real goal. Again, it's okay, just start doing something else. While I know that not everyone has these goals and stuff, and sometimes it's really hard to find your dream job, I do believe in gaining these lifelong skills. So if you have classes that probably offer about business or economics or communication skills, communication is very important. Okay, so if you have anything that will help you through your life, you should invest in yourself. You should read books about it, or I'll probably write in the descriptions about the lifelong skills that you should actually learn in this age. Just start learning some things that you feel like could probably benefit you in the long run. The third thing I see with my friends and a lot of people my age is being shy. While it's okay to want to keep your company to yourself, and while it's okay to be the quiet introvert that you want to be, it is very vital to learn about your communication skills. How do you get a lot of opportunity? From communication. When you're in a social gathering, say hi, try to have this open gestures, don't be closed off. Try to welcome everyone in and try to talk to them, try to connect with them. If you don't know what skills to learn because you don't have any dreams or goals right now, learn communication skills. It's gonna be so important for you when you go to university, when you go to colleges, where you have to communicate a lot with your friends, you have to socialize a lot with your teachers, your group, your partners, and also it will be very, very critical when you apply for job interviews. Another advice I want to give you is to be very, very picky with people. These teenager years where you're starting to become like an adult, it's very important for you to reserve your energy to yourself. And not only that, it's also very important for you to be picky with people, because these people in this age that you choose to be with are going to be the ones who shape your environment when you step further into the adulthood. You have to know that with every people that you choose to spend time with, they are taking your energy and your time from you. So you should better surround yourself with people who makes you feel good about yourself, who makes you feel inspired and motivated, or who provides comfort, or who gives you opportunities. Don't try to surround yourself with people who just wants to go partying all the time, who just wants to do drugs all the time, who just wants to smoke. And don't surround yourself with people who don't have any futures. Sooner or later you will get influenced by these people. So don't try to be with people who have no future, or don't try to be with people who are literally jealous of you. I would actually prefer it if you don't date someone who you don't actually see future with. Or maybe it's just because I'm a date to marry girl, but just don't. It's a waste of time. Instead of giving that time talking to that person, you can say, oh, you can gain experience and stuff, anything, but what experience is more important? Like being experienced in love life or being experienced in your personal dream life? Another advice is be okay with being a beginner and not knowing anything. Sometimes you're gonna feel really, really dumb. When you first step into the adulthood, it's like you become an infant again. You are the baby of the adulthood because you're just starting to get into it right now. Babies don't know most stuff, right? Babies are basically dumb. Babies act like dogs. So right now you're gonna be acting like dog when you talk with adults, because you're gonna be really, really dumb. You won't know what they're saying about. You won't know probably how even taxes are paid or something. It's okay, just ask. Try to be a beginner at everything. Try to really build up this courage to raise up your hand and ask for things that you don't really understand. It's okay to not know anything, or it's okay to be a beginner and, you know, not really understand how things are functioning right now. That's how stepping into adulthood should be like. That's how 18 should be like. So don't worry about that. No one has it figured out. I don't have it figured out too. Okay, and this is probably going to be the final advice in this video, and it's actually a quote. It says, you gotta disappoint your parents a little bit in order to live your life. I meant what they want could differ from what you want. What they want you to be, what they expect you to be, could differ from who you actually want to be, and that's okay. Don't mind them sometimes. And if they don't want you to be that certain thing, but it's really your passion, do it. It's your life. You're living it. It's not there. I could probably be a very, very bad advice for a lot of you watching this, but don't tell everything to your parents. I'm not saying about like, oh, you have to literally close off with the parents and stuff. No. I'm not talking about that. And actually this does not only apply to parents, but like, don't say everything to a lot of people, like actually to anyone at all. Just do things in secret. Don't tell them your process and everything. Show them. And I'm not talking about getting knocked up and getting pregnant, okay? I'm not talking about that. And if you ever do that because of me, don't blame me. I did not mean it. Okay, so my experience is when I started reading tarot, I didn't tell my mom or my dad about it because I knew that if I told them, they would totally disagree. What they knew back in their ages and back in the days could totally differ from what you know now. And there could be a big, you know, age gap between. So my parents, they thought that, oh, working during school is very bad. It's gonna be bad for your grades. And I said, no. If you can balance yourself, it's totally fine. So what I did was I didn't tell my mom or my dad about my tarot reading business, and then I started doing it and I get really successful. I get money from it, and then I started buying luxurious gifts for my mom. I started taking her out on dinners and stuff, and she was like, where do you get this money from? And I was like, oh mom, you know, I'm starting my tarot reading business. And at that time, it's already too far gone for her to stop me, and she knows that I'm making a lot of money from it, you know. And not only that, I'm also getting a lot of good grades, and I could balance it really well. So she didn't stop me anymore. But if I told her that I was going to do my tarot reading business before I actually started it, I don't think I will probably start it, because she might probably be like, oh, why would you do that? I could give you money. You should focus on your school and stuff, your studies. Yeah, it's true, you have to focus on your studies, but you also have to gain these lifelong experiences that school will never teach you. Okay, school won't teach you how to deal with very nagging customers. Experiences will. Okay, I think this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this video actually helped you. And I love you all. I will see you in the next video. Bye, Cookies!